Welcome back to this live stream. I stream these all live about the exact same time, give or take 30 minutes. I'm going to get started because I want to get the speed run done as fast as possible. So let's get started here. And let's hope I get a good time. Actually, I need to get my timer out. You guys might not be able to see it, but it doesn't matter much. It gives me an idea what my score will be. And you try to get as low as possible. That's all that counts. As I believe all of you are aware. Okay, starting off Geo. My last time was 25 minutes. It's a little bit slow there. It should only take 20 minutes. Then my last time was 128.30 or so. So in reality, I probably got 120, which isn't even that bad. So, of course, this is on my Xbox One, like I've already said. I might eventually start doing this series also on my PlayStation 4 that I got for Christmas. I'll have to order the game first. Though, something I'm happy about with my PlayStation 4, the base that I already got for my PS3 will work for it, so I don't have to spend an extra $20 for a base that for my Xbox One, for instance. Though, yeah, it's only like a $20 to $30 game, so not too bad. This mic. Oh, I'm being a little bit loud here. Sorry about that, you all. Yeah, let's tone it down a little bit, but yeah. So we're getting started. I really wish you could skip the cutscenes. Haven't found the way yet. I mean, you probably want more so a video where I actually comment on everything I do. But I only know one speedrun glitch in this entire game. This is at any percent run, of course. There's literally no other runs besides at any percent. So yeah. You can use any glitches in this run. It's all good. I believe it states the rules on speedrun.com. Please check them out if you want. I might leave the link to the Disney Infinity 3.0 category on there. Then you can check out all the records and stuff. A PC is at 1 hour. You saw my last video. I had a few attempts on this in the last video. So I've gone a little bit faster. Like so. Then you want to stand around here. And then you can get the door. Yeah. Right there. Always do that when you can. The only problem with Yoda in reality is that you sometimes get stuck in the same place over and over again. Which is only bad because I speedrun. So something all you guys might not notice so that's about where you want to stand when they come out. Because that's where they spawn. Then you don't want to use your force finisher on these guys. It just takes too much time. Sometimes I use it on this if I can get in a few enough hits, but not most of the time. I'm slowly growing my not Skyliner, but Disney Infinity and Skyliner collections. So it's just one of those things. I just want to say I won't get all the Disney Infinity characters for a long time. So I'm still able to do that glitch because of how fast Yoda is. It usually takes 30 seconds for that thing to activate or so. I don't know if you can do that with all Minox. I'm guessing you cannot. This is slower, by the way. Then you want to get behind all these guys about right here. For when the guys land or whatever. Kind of wish that not Yoda, but I wish there was a Mace Windu figure as well. He might be a hated character, but that would have been a good one for this playset. I would at least think. Not too bad there. The thing is, I'm just building up my purple meter there. Because the special move meter is really good for when you get there. Get to Grievous. Because you can one cycle his first phase pretty easy. And by one cycle, I just mean he only puts out one attack. Pretty much. That's why I'm going to consider that one cycling. I bet there's a way to glitch into Grievous's lair or something through using the right path right here. But whenever this loads, of course, but by using the right path, pretty much. So if you were able to somehow glitch in there, it'd probably be worth it. So, y'all, I'm getting pretty close to all the figures that I want for Disney Infinity. I'm only talking about the Star Wars characters, by the way. Those are the only characters I really want out of the whole cast. Some of you might agree with that, but not hitting buttons is a good thing. Then I would try fly across over there. Like, you probably know where I'm talking, like, but I've messed up too many runs where I accidentally jump off on accident, which makes it so the runs end pretty crappy. Magnet guard here. This is also another place you want to use your purples. I wasn't able to pay out the tax right there. It doesn't really matter to kill these guys that much. Then I would try a force jump over there, but it hasn't worked for me in the past. I might try to get right there. But I can do this jump over here pretty consistently. That's the only time I messed that up in a while. So let's jump. You barely make it over here, but it's worth it. Okay, there goes my purples. Though I'm pretty sure you regain those after you go defeat General Grievous. Like right when you get in the room, you regain all your purples. Also, I have to tell you something. This is a good way to get studs if you don't want to potentially crash your game. Like, just saying, like I get 5,000 studs every run or so. It's kind of nice for when I'm trying to get every item. I have no clue how to get every item easily. Like, I tried the AFK method, but in my his lightsabers clip through his legs. And they're also reusing assets, which is actually really good for your game design sometimes. You can still one-cycle him. Probably haven't seen that in a run. Because I just made it up. Okay. Okay. Here's Grievous finished off here. Yeah, I got a good time here. Fastest time I've probably ever gone. I have 14 minutes. 15 actually. Right about now. That's about where I had 15 minutes on the clock. So it's going to be a good run so far. Better than my last time, which was. Actually, no, it'll be about the same. It might be 2 minutes faster, which is. You improve in this category quite a bit. Especially towards the end of a run. You improve a ton. I wish you could move during this cutscene. Be really make it a lot easier. I mean, you can still turn the camera a little bit, but okay, please let me out. Please. Okay. Hey, it's worth a try. Okay, it still worked, but not to as good of effect as I would want. So next time I need to try to be a little bit faster. Then I can get the cutscene skip there, which would be really good. As I'm going to call it as a cutscene skip, so. My timer is around 55 minutes off from like the regular. So if you're trying to keep track of my time that I'm counting, I haven't figured out how to skip this cutscene yet. Sadly. I'd love to skip this cutscene, but there's no Minox around. And that has to be within a few not frames, but within a few seconds of each. I might be actually able to hit Minox. Though I don't know if it'll work or not. For my benefit. I'll try it. Off camera, I'll try and see if it actually works or not. I'm just experimenting here. Make my Geonosis a little bit faster. Because it saved 30 seconds. And now we're about at the 18-minute mark. Launch. Okay, let's get started here. Sorry that you could probably hear all my bum presses. My noise cancellation on this streaming software only works so good. Just have to say. Yep. Okay, so we've all learned our lesson. We do not hit star map there. We hit here. Then we let people talk. Okay, great. And we shave off 4 minutes, I'm pretty sure, since the last one. Whenever we shaved off around 4 minutes since the last run. So that's going to put me down to a 24 before all these are cut out. Before all loading screens are cut out. That's why it's okay. And now we're moving on to Coruscant. That's a pretty good time I got there. It can be improved on, but that's better than the last one. Okay. That's how you land. If you see that, it means you landed properly. It'll go away after you fully land and it can sense you're out of the craft. But right now it's loading in all the screens and stuff. And now we're going to go to the you have to wait on Plo Koon here. I'm going to spam the button as fast as I can there. Okay. And there's this cutscene here, which I might as well just get as far in there as I. Okay, I didn't hit it right. If I hit R2 right after, I could go a little bit further in that cutscene. It might save me a few seconds at most. Always thinking of how to improve. Okay. So is it this one? Yeah, I hit right. That's what I'm talking about. That's the first time I've ever done it. That saves like 30 seconds or something. It's probably more like 15, but it feels like 30 seconds. And this is the Cad Bane thing. Oh, I did just barely probably save seconds or so. So, good on me. Of course, that's probably nowhere close to the record, but hey, I can try. Yeah, Bane's pretty fast. I think he teleports in this part. So we're at the 26-minute mark about at Bane. Do you think there's a no-hit run for? Actually, no, there isn't a no-hit run. There's barely categories for this. So there's console PC, then co-op console and co-op PC. If you do co-op runs, you're good and golden. Because there's basically no runs. Though the advantage to that, you'd be doing around double the damage if you had 2 Yodas, for instance. This is where he damages his thing. Cruiser or speeder or whatever it is. It's one of the above. Okay, so I'm gonna get my health here. I wish you were able to somehow get all the assets on the sides. You'd probably be forced to be a Star Wars race or something, but it'd be kind of fun. Or maybe it is a Star Wars race and I just haven't played Speedstorm yet or whatever it's called. Not Speedstorm. That's the new one that came out recently. So there's snipers up there. Okay, let's hope. Okay, good to see. Okay, I hit the wall. Dang it. I could potentially landed on the launch pad and it would have launched me over immediately. Though that happens. I'm not sad about if my microphone is trying to dictate that. You don't have to kill that guy. Defeat is the same thing as kill in my brain right now. Okay, I got pretty far there. If we got too far, I wouldn't be able to get this checkpoint. Okay, where's the other guy? Okay, that's good enough. Gets me up there. Wow. I got lucky there. That probably saved me about 30 seconds because I'm bad at gameplay. What would happen actually? Do I have to go through? Okay, I don't have to go through to trigger the cutscene. So, what triggers that cutscene is opening the door. Okay. So you're like, oh, what? I was thinking I might be able to go over the door for a second. Though I can see that's not possible now. After careful consideration, of course. This is an interesting scene here. Okay, let's hope I get another one of those good. Okay, that works. Okay. I originally didn't like Disney Infinity that much. Though it's kind of cool for me now. Okay. Have to remember there's enemies after this. So I should go attack the enemies. Then I need to use 2 specials on one big guy, then 4 on another. If I remember properly. That's how I did it. Yeah, that big guy I have to use 2 specials on. Okay, I got 5. And this will speed up my time. Yeah, speeds up my time a little bit. She'll be... Oh! That mid-air was clutch. Even though they haven't loaded in yet. This one is the one you want to do first. Then I do Mace Windu last. Okay. That glitch was also clutch. That was not clutch. I always have to make sure to jump up like a normal person. I learned that in The Force Awakens the hard way. If you know about like the last part of the Force Awakens playset, you would know. Then I don't risk this button personally. I don't risk using the charge attack thing, so you could save a few minutes. Then also, you think the other way would save time, but it does not at all. Maybe if you load back into the game, it would save time, but it doesn't save time. Yep. Still does not save time. And the reason it doesn't save time, you have to wait for it to come back. Okay. Hopefully that's clutch. Sent me over. Yep. Yep, that was also clutch. I don't usually am able to pull that one off. Okay, get Jar Jar. Binks out. That was stupid. So you have to be on full blocks before. I'll note that. So if I wanted to complete something faster on one of the other place sets, and there's a ledge nearby, that'd probably help me out. But on this place, I know none of those places where there's edge. Okay, Miss Jar Jar gonna come. So you need guaranteed 2 so he doesn't hit you. Okay, nice. I don't need the slow-mos. And I think that was the last of them. Jar would say, Misa, good from here. Okay. So it's gonna say something around the lines about oh, I have to go to the giant chamber, so I got that slightly wrong. But I would have felt the quest if I left. So I'm saving around few minutes. Here. I'm saving 2 minutes or so. Actually less. Let's be honest. Okay. Try and leave this planet as fast as possible here. I'm probably actually gonna submit this run. Okay, I messed up here. Yep, messed up. I could have hit the button this time. Just know that's the potential 15-second or so at most time save that you could easily do. There's only one glitch throughout this entire run. No other. You might count a few as barely glitches, but they aren't really glitches, let's be honest. I would barely consider them to be glitches, besides the one which saves you 30 seconds at most. But yeah. Okay, here we go. So I saved a minute or so on the last category. Which is kind of good. Okay. So right about Now's the 45-minute mark. This is with cutscenes and all in. So, it's not the best way. Not cutscenes, but what's it called? Loading screens all in. So, please remember that. And stuff. I have to get as close to them as I can. Now I have to save 30, not 30 seconds, a few seconds here. I hate this enemy AI sometimes because they're two-hit guys. Like, I love this game mostly. So that will save you a few seconds because you have to wait for the gate to open here. Only like one or two, but every second counts in this non-competitive category. I'm not saying this is non-competitive, but there's no runs currently. Okay, saying I can't beat you and all. Okay. Let's hope Jabba let us leave pretty fast this time. I think I'm gonna get 20 minutes for this one. So I'm going for a 120. I think it's possible. Yep, I don't need those specials right now, so best to do it that way. I'm gonna go get I'm gonna get Ezra's soul gem over here. Basically, not champion coin, soul gem for all you Skyline nerds. Pretty wrecked here. Gotta say, this pod racer needs a new engine and stuff, I'm pretty sure. Or at least stabilizing rods or something. To make it so at least all holds together. Yep, I have to go over there. I already know where it is. Sometimes that's a lot easier. So what I love about Tatooine, there's this time save where you just jump in your cart or whatever. The worst part, you cannot miss any of these yellow check marks here, which guide you where you're going. You don't have to hit them, more so you have to be within around 5 meters of them. But I love how in this... Great, it's going to be tricky. I get the idea. Okay, here we go. Good Tatooine race. It's not going to take me 15 minutes to do this race, so I'm either way. So 10 minutes to finish this guy up. I'm going to say 5 minutes. Actually, no. Cutscenes take too long. That's why it takes so long. Okay, so I have to talk to this guy? Yes, let's kick his ass or whatever. Sorry for swearing, by the way, to any of you that want family-friendly content. But my content is very much made for not kids. Sorry. I'll make some videos for kids, but I like every once in a while swearing. But pain. Even though kids swear nowadays for some reason. It's not cool to swear. Okay. I figured out. Okay, that's stupid. Though I did do a pretty crappy time on this part. Like, I almost lost. That's the stick. That you use to that stuff. So use the right analog stick if you push it up twice. It'll give you a little bit of a boost there. As probably every Disney Infinity nerd knows already. But I forgot which stick it is like usual. Oh, that saves me a ton of time. Like a few seconds. Like I'm usually right behind, not right behind, but right ahead of the other racer. Though this time I'm doing pretty good laps for the most part, besides that last part. Yeah, pretty laps. Okay. Those are the best laps I've ever done. Or at least fastest laps I've ever done. So far. Okay. I get the idea. But I'm trying to go into Job's place. Yeah, fastest time getting into Job's place. So 15 minutes in this section, and I'm about to hit 1 hour. So destroying a few Mandalorians here. 5 Mandalorians. They all have jetpacks and all. So I just barely got past the 1 hour mark. That's pretty good. Good, especially for this one. Last time around here, I was probably at the 110 mark. Okay, now that guy finished. Okay, that's a good place to be. Now we're heading to Naboo. Now let's get over there. Okay, this is looking up. I've almost saved 5 minutes on this part. And I saved 5 minutes before that. 4 minutes on one part, then 1 minute on the other. So it's looking pretty up for this run. Is it perfection? No, but this run's looking pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I saved 12 minutes. 12. Naboo's looking pretty good for me. Naboo's not even that hard either, so I'm good either way. Easy sellings from here. My usual Naboo is 13 minutes. I'm going for my first 115 without loading screens cut out, so we can hope. Won't be too bad. Okay, we're in the Russian mode. Okay, 10 chips left, and I'm still looking up. Please remember, all these are very much live streamed. If you want to see the entire video, which I'm always showing either way, so yeah, but I'll usually convert these into a better. Okay, I'm not gonna mess up this run here. Gonna let it happen. before I hit star system or whatever it is. Activate star map. Ah, I lost 1 second there. Totally. But but that's just because I didn't see the prompt go up. It's probably really in reality half a second or something. Who knows? So as long as I don't mess up too much on this last part. So he's gonna be somewhere over here. I wanna make sure this crate is good. At least. Okay. Oh wait, no, the destroyer droids come out. I need to figure out where they spawn. So they spawn right. So one spawns over here. Then one. They don't do much damage from this is easy mode. So yeah. So he wants me to hit this button here. Didn't work well. So he's gonna go to the other place, go get an airplane. Oh, that's kind of cool. I never noticed that about Yoda's idle animation, is what I think they would call that. So he's lifting a few rocks. Though this is a pretty easy run to even to try. It's not that bad of a run. If you try to get the world record on PC, you'll have a hard time, but for console, you're not going to have too hard of a time. I think PC has a few more glitches or something that they might use or something along those lines. But that's about it. Okay, Yoda, use the Force here. Ooh. Though last time I checked on their run for PC, they still used Yoda, so they should be better than me because they practice probably more. Hopefully. Please remember, I'm very much on console. Okay, here comes Misa. Okay, here we go. Last 5 minutes of the run. Might be 6 minutes. But 1:15 is almost there. I'm either way submitting this one. Oh! I didn't know you could do that. That makes my day. Quite literally does very much make my day. On this one, you can't do that, but you can still do this. That just made my day. I didn't know you could do that. That saves a good amount of time. Like I knew you could do this, but I think you have to be somewhere over here. That made my day. I have to just say that. I didn't know you could do that. So definitely made my day there. So I've almost made 5,000 sparks by the end of this run. Do I don't need to take a quest from you. I know what I'm doing. Oh, here comes a magnet guard. I'm going to use 2 of my things on him. My specials. Real quick. Not too bad. Never mind, 3. Okay, so it's going to be up this way. You don't have much health for the dart fight. It's not that risky. But it's good to have a little bit at least. Last few minutes of the run. I'm wrong about the 5 minutes. I got a 13:30 on this one. And right now I'm at 12. So I'm wrong about a few things. But I'm at 1 hour, 15 minutes, and like 30 seconds on the dot. And let's destroy the Darth Maul guy real quick. He's pretty quick of a guy to finish off. Yep, there goes Darth Maul. Then he runs away. So 116. So I have a crappy time on Naboo, to put it to the least, but it's basically 20 minutes per category. I'm going for the 120. So it's not too bad. Sub 120 is good enough for me. Though I excel kind of in Naboo. Okay, here's where we finish off Darth Maul's second phase. Yep, second phase done. Kind of annoying without my specials to finish him off, but okay. Works out, I guess. I don't know how robots get dizzy, to be honest. Right next. Oh, I was able to skip it, finally. I haven't ever been able to skip those. I'm kind of throwing this last part, to be honest. But the sub 20 is on. Sub 20. Here we go. Let's hope this final cutscene doesn't take too long. Sub 20 is. The cutscene's gonna take too long, but it's almost sub 20. It's at least sub 21, which is actually really, really good. And that's before cutting out cutscenes. This is either a world record or right below it. I'm pretty sure it's second or something. Sub 21 is probably what it's gonna be. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, that'll hit the timer. whenever it says you completed the game pretty much. Let's see. They look at the stars. And come on. I'm going for a sub 21 at least. Come on, come on. No! 121. 121. 21 pretty much. One 21. Oh y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. I got my 121 pretty much. It takes me around 20 minutes or less to finish each category now, which is a really good number, in my opinion. Are there better numbers? Yes, but 121. That's great. So you might disagree, but I didn't ask. But anyways, I saved 7 minutes on this run. So, good for me. Almost close to the 120. It's pretty close. But this is where I gotta end it. Goodbye for now. Peace. Have a good rest of your day as well.